liking that now. Obviously I need to replace this link though because you can see the tearing it out, but a little trim out on the body under there because it keeps catching the servo. Oh, no biggie. And that, it'll be fine. I like that. I'm liking that.
What do you mean by that?
Our mothers get nice off too.
Didn't happen on my day.
Right then. So there we are, we're all fully together now. Ignore the match cable hanging down. You notice we have a bit of a tyre difference. So that was the first test went up to that, to the course, to have a little play, test and see what we think. And the tyres that were on just didn't seem to work, if I'm honest. So tried a few bits, a few angles, and it, yeah, just wasn't performing. So we've tried these. We ended up having to drill these wheels. Where did we have to drill them? I can see where the hole is now. Yeah, they are, look. Had to drill a hole in to vent them. And not only did the tyres make a difference, but venting them made a massive difference as well. Which I'm sure John will be thrilled to know he was right about. But next video, well, it'll be in this video, but the next time I go up, I want to get a couple of videos just going around and just showing it's going through some certain areas that it couldn't go. I've also had to make a new mount for the front. Ignore the blue tack. I've got the Mark 3 or Mark 4 bracket that Zach was kind enough to make for me. I'm just currently using a bit of blue tack for now. And under the body, I had to shave a bit off the grill so it keeps clearing that servo. But so far, it's been spot on. Until we had a little accident and I broke the plastic link and I went to try and straighten it and yeah, I broke it. So we're going to go in for another set of rear links, which obviously this has got rear links on the front and the back to get the right angle of the dangle and the right position for that axle at the front. Because originally that axle centre was about here, so a good, I would say 10mm further back, and it was not going to work. Luckily this does, it's nice and far forward as well. So as soon as it comes up to something, it ties it in first, which is nice. So I'll get my links on it. Okay, it's up there. Oh, obviously the body, done what I wanted to, keeping that primered, keeping that look like I said a repair, then obviously gone for a bit of wear and tear on the outside. Decided against doing dints because I'm not sure how this thin body's going to cope with it, but I'm very happy with how that is. As for that, nothing done to this actually yet, apart from taking all the top off. You will have seen in my little video, but that's all we've done. Took the tops, all the racking and everything off. So a few scuffs and scrapes, but hopefully RC Complex are getting an order of bits in. So I think we're going to go with a steering link and front hubs first in brass. Little test again with the mate's Bronco and John and his Jeep. He had some different tyres on, Enduro ones. Turns out these stock Jeep tyres are actually pretty damn good. So I'm going to stick with these for now. Just get a bit more weight on the front and we'll go from there. Right then, many days, weeks later, due to I think possibly Chinese New Year or maybe some person in political power somewhere having a disagreement, we've got a few bits, but only a few. We've not got everything for the 30 that I was hoping for. We've only got the front steering link so far. Comes its own little tool look. So that's all we've got for the 30, but we do have the links for the back of this and the mount for the front. I'm going to finally get that proper one in and the magnets on, and the D90 is finally going back to having some mud flaps. Now I took these off originally when I first got it because I don't know, I wasn't feeling them. I didn't think they looked right. And ever since, I've kind of been umming and ahhing, so I'm going to put a set of mud guards back on. Obviously not the full length, because that would look daft, of course. But just cut down ones, probably cut them down there after that first hole. And put them back on. Right, let's get on with it. Now, that's going to be useful, because this stuff is tiny as hell. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them little things and these great big sausages. Wish me luck. Whoever does these, unlike me, are a bit more, I don't know, delicate, or maybe use tweezers or something, because that was a pain in the bum. These screws actually go all the way through the holes. The only thing that stops them moving is the O-rings, and I end up using these, the actual tool to pick them up, because that is tiny. Plus note though, Endura's tool is like a T, well, I don't know, it's a T-bit, taut bit. It's not actually an Allen key, which is nice. Plenty of grip, nice and tight, so. Unfortunately, this is the only bit that we've got for the 30. So this is the only piece we'll be fitting, and then we'll put the links on that, and then the mud guards on that. So that is it, unfortunately, for this one. But to be fair, don't be fooled what people tell you about getting everything and anything for them. I found, other than taking the bits off the body, so it's not so top heavy, as stock, with the stock Jeep tyres anyway at least, and maybe a Deadpool weight Lego figure in the middle, this is done really, really well. I'm very impressed with it. I don't really think you need to go crackers on them, but time will tell. Alright then, let's get the link on, get that replaced, put it back in one piece, and we'll get the new mount on as well. See how that's going to work out. There we go, on new link. How can we do this? We're on! Oh, like magic. We've got it mounted on. So originally it was actually mounted on the top line, but it made it sit a little bit higher than I wanted, or at least I knew it would be once I got the magnets in place and the top ones. Only a couple of mil, but every little helps and all that. So we've moved the shocks down, well, kind of down, slightly down, but more forward, and the mount's actually gone slightly forward and obviously down a hole, so it's going to give me the clearance of or the thickness, well, probably a bit more than the magnets are, to be fair. Not that they're very thick anyway, not that thick anyway. Get them glued in, and then we'll get them stuck to the body. There we are, all done. Ended up actually going right down to the bottom of the holes in the end, just to get the stance right I wanted. Very happy with that. Still more or less all the way bottomed out anyway. Smidge more height underneath, but very happy with that. Can't wait to get back up on the track and get that running. Ooh, a bit too close that. Well, got the mud guards back on. Still not sure how it looks for that very big gap there, so I might have to do something at a later date there. Not sure what, but definitely happy with that. I had to cut out a bit of the step, but the next job, which I didn't realise I was going to do because I forgot about it, some tougher springs on the back, because I've got them on the front, so it's got quite a nice bit of stiffness there, so that's the right thing to say. Whereas the back, if you look in there, springs basically don't do anything. They are stock, but obviously it's a little bit heavier these days. So anyway, put some big thick springs on it. Hopefully that back end will come up a smidge, so it's a bit more level. There we go. So sitting a lot better. Although, sounds to me like there might be a little bit of air in there. To be fair, looking at it, she's a bit soft, isn't she? But overall, stance wise, we're happy with that. Very happy. So, Mudguard Springs done. Ready for a day out.